Good early Saturday morning, my friends. It is Saturday. Last night I made an entire batch of zucchini bread. I made four of them actually, because you see why I have all this zucchini. And Doug has school today, so he's going to take that down for their morning snack. I'm voicing this over because, as you see, Miss Ann is sound asleep in the family room. I've got yogurt going in the Instant Pot. It's almost done, just a couple more hours. I have a kitchen to clean up, but first I have coffee and tea to make.
Okay, Doug is off to school and I am sitting here writing a bunch of thank you notes, but I'm going to run out. I only have one more in here and one more of these kind, and that is it. So I will be stopping by the DT today to grab a couple more packs. These are all the ones from when Doug was in the hospital. And actually, Adam needs a couple more too for his graduation gifts. I have to go get my nails done at 9, so on my way home, I will definitely stop and pick those up. But for now, I'm going to do what I can. I'm also going to try to get my website updated before I go get my nails done. We'll see if I can get it all in. So, since this guy's birthday kind of got a little... I know, he doesn't care. He's not a big celebration guy, but, you know, everything that was going on... He did not want a cake. He wanted a gelati, so that's what he had for his birthday treat, right?
Correct.
We gave him all his gifts and all that, and we're still looking for a car. But we had some time this morning, me and Adam. Andrew and Ann are out, and Doug is at school, so we came out to breakfast. He's having a bagel sandwich, and I am having an omelet. So a little quality mother-son bonding time. So Adam and I stopped in Dollar Tree because I needed to get some more thank you notes. Let me tell you, I'm probably done buying thank you notes at Dollar Tree. They used to be 8 in a pack for $1. Then they went down to 6 in a pack. Okay, not a big deal. Still great value. Now they're 4 in a pack for $1.25. Yeah, I think I can probably do better somewhere else, but I needed them, so I bought them. Well, then the Family Dollar in town is closing. So today's the last day. Everything is like 90% off or more.
It's 90, yeah.
So they only have one little aisle of stuff left. I got very excited though because they had saline nasal spray, and the doctor wants Doug to start using it because he's had a lot of bloody noses. Just plain saline, nothing in it. I was so excited. It was like a nickel. She couldn't sell it to me because it was recalled. Really? But what did we get, Adam?
3 of these little
we got
chalkboards.
3 of these little hanging square chalkboard things. I thought they'd be cute for some kind of craft. They were 5 cents each.
And then Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town DVD, which is one we do not have. So our grand total for the 3 chalkboards and the DVD was
43 cents.
43 cents. So it was definitely worth the walk across the parking lot. Okay, we are back, and this incredible, huge, hot mess needs my attention. So that is what we are going to do right now, is get all this cleaned up. I have not even opened the blinds this morning. Oh my goodness. Adam just went out and collected eggs. Broody girl is still broody. We have tried all the tricks that you guys sent us, all the tricks I've read online, and yeah, nothing. So, quick look at my plants. Doing well. Groot is, just crazy. This was a gift from someone this week. It's doing very well. Looking good. I'm going to have to start repotting some stuff, and my plant stand's just too small. We're going to have to pivot and come up with something else. I already moved one up there that's not doing so great, but I'm just procrastinating now because I don't feel like cleaning up the kitchen, but I need to get it done. This guy over here this morning while I was out getting my nails what did you do for me? You emptied the dishwasher.
And the litter box.
And cleaned the litter box. So, yep.
I tried.
Not sure what I did with Adam. Really not much to show you guys today. I haven't been doing too much, just straightening up. Finally got the kitchen all straightened up. Then I made a bowl of mac and cheese. You saw me make this a week or two ago. This is for dinner tonight. We are playing pinochle at our house tonight. We're having chicken Italiano sandwiches. I have the chicken marinating, and I thought some mac and cheese to go with it, and a Caesar salad. So that's what we're going to be having for pinochle. These are not getting attacked until next week. I'm going to make a bunch of zucchini relish to sell at the market, and for my sister and for Jason over at the Average J. But yeah, that's all I've been doing this afternoon. Waiting for Doug to get home. It is 2 o'clock, and honestly, it feels like, doesn't it feel like it's like 6 at night already? Yes. Had him sitting watching NCIS Hawaii. No.
Yeah, just a Paramount show.
Just some kind of show. So I think I'm going to sit down and take a load off with him and wait for Doug to get home. Good morning, friends. Yesterday was a hot mess filming day. Hardly picked up the camera. There was really nothing to show you. Doug came home from school and took a very long nap. So I decided to take a little rest with him, because then that way he actually rests. And then went to church, came back, and it was all craziness to get ready for pinochle. It was my brother and Doug and Mary and myself, and
we kicked ass.
Excuse Douglas.
Did you get live?
Wait, okay, but why? Why did you win almost every game?
Because we're
No, stop.
we're superior players.
How many times did Joey want to wring your neck?
Okay,
Mr. Superior Player.
It's been 3 months since I played. Okay, I forgot.
Honestly, why did you guys win so many games?
Why?
You guys were getting all the cards. And you have to admit, Mary and I had crappy hands.
We did get some good hands.
You got a lot of good hands. Yeah.
What can I say?
But it was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. So now it is Sunday morning. Happy Father's Day.
Good morning.
Anne is up and
She's upstairs.
she's upstairs already. As soon as we heard, we slept in a little this morning. As soon as we heard Anne deflating the bed, we're like, okay, we can get up. We won't wake her up. Doug wants waffles for breakfast.
Yep.
And who's the best waffle maker in the house?
Apparently I am.
Who's making their own Father's Day breakfast?
That's okay. She's making all the good stuff.
I'm making the sausage and the blueberry syrup, and I'm going to make some raspberry syrup as well. Doug wants ribs for dinner. So we're going to do ribs. We're going to do... You don't want ribs?
No ham and cabbage? Shocker. I'm shocked.
That's a birthday dinner, Andrew, is the ham and cabbage.
Whatever it is, I'm shocked. He usually wants that.
She wants ribs, baked sweet potatoes, or baked potatoes. I think we'll do green beans from the garden. And strawberry pie for dessert was his. So that's what we're doing. So I'll bring you along today. He wants to put his Blackstone together. Did I tell you I got him a Blackstone? I think I did. That was his Father's Day gift from me, was a Blackstone. He cannot wait to get it put together. My brother has the seasoning stuff you put on the top, like to season it and get it ready, so we have to go over and get that from him. He's going to open his gifts from the boys. Yeah. We'll see what we do today. I'll bring you along.
He looks psychotic.
Oh,
Thank you.
what is it?
What are they called?
City Connect.
City Connect hat. Phillies hat.
City Connect Phillies hat.
Awesome. Thank you.
Looks good on you.
What else?
And peanuts.
Yes.
They were at Cowtown yesterday, so they got you fresh roasted peanuts.
Okay, cool.
Because why not?
Because why not? And then this is from the boys too.
Get it opened.
It's one of those slippery papers.
I used a lot of tape.
Looking like me during Christmas time.
It's like heavy paper. Awesome. Thank you.
Here, hold it up.
We'll figure out a game once everything's settled.
Yeah,
That's
one.
the-
we didn't want to go buy tickets and then,
I understand
The
that.
hat, the peanuts, it all rolls into this.
I kind of figured that. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome.
Okay. I am starting on, I'm going to make raspberry syrup or raspberry sauce and blueberry sauce. So I've got some sugar, some raspberries, some arrowroot powder, water, and a dash of salt in here. I'm going to let that cook. And I am probably going to strain it because, you know, seeds. I've got some apple sausage parboiling here, and then I will pour out the water and just fry it. And Doug is making his famous waffles. And his famous waffles come from this book, the Gold Medal Alpha Bakery Children's Cookbook. I mean, look at this thing. Has this been through the mill? The boys have. I think Andrew got this when he was a little boy. And then, you know, Andrew and Adam have both used it, and it's really, really cute. But this is where we found the waffle recipe that we absolutely love. We usually have to double it when everyone's here, but it is fantastic. So that's what we're doing. We also have a waffle recipe that we love that uses the fresh milled flour, but that's mine that I make. So Doug's doing his. Okay, the raspberry syrup sauce, whatever you want to call it, is done. And I did strain out the seeds. Boy, there were a lot, so I'm glad I did. And we've got the blueberry going. And the sausage was done parboiling. I just like to parboil it just because it makes it cook faster. And it doesn't get as burnt. This is apple sausage, Amish apple sausage. So there is sugar in it because of the apples. So it does tend to burn a little faster. You really got to keep an eye on it. So now I'm just browning it up in the pan. No oil or anything. Doesn't need it. Just in a dry cast iron. So that's how breakfast is going. How are your waffles going, babe? Ready to pour. And I'm going to also make some fresh whipped cream to go on top of the waffles today. Not something we normally do. But my whisk. So I have a little cheapo hand mixer. I think I got it on like some Black Friday deal for $10 one time. Just because I like to have a hand mixer. Yes, I have my KitchenAid and now I have my Bosch. But when we're just doing like some quick egg whites for the waffles or just some quick whipped cream for something, I don't really feel like pulling out the big mixers. So I always keep a little hand mixer. And I always make sure when I buy it that it has the whisk attachment. The whisk attachment broke for my cheap little hand mixer the other day. I've had this thing, oh my gosh, what, Doug, 10 years? And like it was probably seriously $5 or $10 on Black Friday. So it owed me nothing. But you don't realize how much you use it till it's gone. So I don't know, I might look on just Walmart or Amazon or somewhere and buy another cheapo hand mixer. As long as it has a whisk attachment. Yes, could I do it by hand? I could. Am I going to? No, probably not. Could I put it in a jar and shake it? Yeah, I could, but honestly, sometimes I do enough from scratch, hard ways that sometimes you just want easy, and I want easy. So I am going to look for a new little cheapest I can find hand mixer. And I looked at the mixer, the hand mixer I have, to look for a brand on it so I could maybe just purchase the whisk. It's a no-name. And when I say a no-name, I mean a no-name. So can't even do that. But anyway, I need to go work on this sausage with two hands and not one so I don't burn it. And I'll show you our plates when they're done. Okay, I gotta ask, was this planned?
Not at all. I grabbed shorts and I saw a shirt in my drawer. I was like, yeah, I haven't worn that in a while.
Yeah, okay. Twinning. Oh, Doug took off his hat or they would have really been twinning.
It's over there. It's a Phillies hat.
Yeah.
So was Daddy's, just a different one.
Yeah.
Okay, you two. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Are they good?
Delicious.
What's better, the raspberry or the blueberry
I only
syrup?
had raspberry.
Yeah, you're not a blueberry fan. And you had both, right? Both good? We rival your favorite breakfast restaurant?
That would be Trump Cook.
Oh, good to hear that. I couldn't decide if I wanted blueberry syrup or raspberry syrup, so I split my waffle in two and having a little bit of both. And the assembly begins. Although they're working smarter with the umbrella. I thought that was pretty smart. So they're gonna get it together and...
I'm kicking the rocks. I'm going to go keep on doing that.
The chickens are outside. Adam gets so annoyed when they kick the rocks out because then he has to pick them all up before he mows. But they're getting started on this, and I'm going to clean up the kitchen. Okay, Doug had asked for a strawberry pie for dessert today. That was his choice. I was shocked he didn't pick something peanut butter, but he wanted strawberry pie. He wanted something nice, light and fruity. I had a pie crust in the freezer that I thawed out. It's not the prettiest, but it's going to have to do. It's actually a little smaller. I must have made the other one a little bigger because I had made two. I used one and froze one a while ago. But anyway, it's in the pie pan now. Not beautiful. I'm going to cook it at 425 for about 12 minutes until it's nice and brown. Because it is a fruit-filled pie, you bake the crust first because it is a no-bake pie. If it was something like a pumpkin pie, you don't bake the crust first. So anyway, like I said, not beautiful, but it'll do. It'll taste good. So I'm just waiting for the oven to heat up, and I'm going to get that baking while I finish cleaning up the kitchen. It's looking good. It wasn't too bad, they said, so they're definitely more than halfway through. My goodness, they got that together fast. I'm impressed. He said it was very easy. I think things have come a long way, like grills especially. I'll never forget when we got our first gas grill. Oh my goodness. It seemed to take forever to put together. Sorry, I gotta move this. I know, I say it all the time. I am running out to stop at my brother's. He has the special seasoning stuff to put on the Blackstone to season the top. So he said, don't buy it, just get it from me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to go, there's a road stand like 2 towns over. It's called Grasso Girls. They advertised today on their Facebook that they have field ripe tomatoes. I know, we've got a lot of tomatoes, but they're all green. And Doug would love some caprese salad to go with dinner tonight. So we're doing baked sweet potatoes, ribs, caprese salad, and I think I might do some green beans. Just trying to think of a fun way to do the green beans. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll like roast them with olive oil and garlic. Anyway, but yeah, so when he saw the Grasso Girls thing, he's like, oh my goodness, I would love some caprese. So I have fresh mozzarella. I was going to make some this morning, but I had bought some a while ago, and it's still good. So we're just going to use that. I have basil in the garden, and I'll get some tomatoes from the road stand, and I'll have some balsamic. So it will be absolutely delicious. I'm so excited. What else? I always look down this little street coming up because I always look to see if Jason's out in his backyard. That's how close Jason lives to me. I started this when I was pulling out my driveway. I always look to see if his chickens are, I don't know, habit. But anyway, and my brother lives super duper close to me too. I'm almost at his house. So that's where I'm going. I'll try to show you around the farm stand. This particular farm stand has 2 locations. I'm going to the one that's a little bit smaller because honestly it's closer. And as you can see, I did not shower. I did not put makeup on. I have done nothing because we're only going to be sitting home all day, and we'll probably be outside, and it's very, very hot. So why bother? I mean, especially if I'm going to be like working in the garden or something, I'm not going to get a shower. I think I'm going to start taking a page out of Kim's book. Sorry, Kim, I'm copycatting. and start to cover my hair when I'm working in the garden. The other day it was a little bit windy, and like when I was picking stuff, like I ended up getting like dirt in my hair. I could feel it. So I may take a page out of Kim's book and start putting a hat on or a scarf or something over my head. But I'm at my brother's, so I'll talk to you when I get to the farm stand. Okay, totally did not film at the farmer's market because I ran into someone, one of the boys' old teachers actually, and talked to her and then got out of there. So I did buy some Jersey berries to make the pie. So I am just kind of cutting those up, cutting the tops off because you know what I'm going to do with the tops. So I'm just cutting the tops off and then cutting the berries, and we're going to cook the berries. You need 1.5 to 2 quarts. So I think more the merrier, so I will definitely use 2 quarts of berries. These are end of the season Jersey berries, so they're not wonderful. I do have some Driscoll's berries in the fridge, so I'm going to use those also. These were really expensive, so I was not buying more than 1 quart. But like I said, they're not even like they are when this is the end of the season, so. But that's okay, they're gonna be delicious. And right now, this is what I'm doing. So we're gonna do 2 quarts of berries, and we're going to chop up 3/4 of those. We are gonna reserve some. I'm sorry, I misspoke. We are going to cook 3/4 of the berries, and we are going to leave 1/4 of them uncooked to put in the bottom of the pie. So right now, I'm just going to worry about getting them chopped so I can get them cooked, and you certainly don't need to see me chop them, so I will be back to show you the next step. Okay, we have all of our berries cut, except the ones that we are holding back. And to the berries, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. You can do sugar to taste. You need a little for it to thicken. And then you're going to do 3 tablespoons of cornstarch or arrowroot powder. This is arrowroot powder. And I find with arrowroot powder, I do need to use a little bit more than I would of cornstarch. So we have the burner on a medium high, and we're just going to mix this up. And once I get it mixed up and it starts to release its juices, I'm going to start crushing the berries just using a potato masher. And we are going to let this cook until it's juicy, and those juices are thick and clear. Now by clear, I do not mean clear that you can see through. If you can see like these juices, do you see how like they're a cloudy color, pink? Once this hits where it's supposed to be, it's not cloudy anymore. It's very crisp and very translucent. It will still be red, but it won't be cloudy. So I'm going to let these cook for a little bit, and then I'm going to go back and once again crush them up some more once they start cooking so they're easier to crush. I mean, you can also take an immersion blender to it, but I want some pieces in there. I don't want it to be completely liquidy. So I'm just going to let it cook a little bit and then crush it up again. Okay, our pie crust came out so-so. I think it's because it was frozen. It just, I don't know. It'll be fine. I'm going to take some powdered sugar, and I'm going to coat the bottom of our pie crust. And then we're going to sprinkle in our raw strawberries just over the bottom. You don't need too many, just a thin layer. And then we're going to set that aside. And go back and check on our strawberries that are cooking. Okay. So this is nice and thick and cooked. So we're just going to take it off the heat. It took about 5 minutes. We're going to take it off the heat, and we're going to let it cool a lot. Probably a good half hour, 45 minutes. I'm going to transfer it to a bowl just because it's going to stay hot in this hot pot. And by putting it in a bowl, it'll just help it cool down a bit. We don't want it to completely gel. We don't want it to cool completely so it gels, because we do need to pour it into the shell. We just don't want it, you can see the steam coming off. We just don't want it this hot pouring it in. Okay, if you know me, you know what's going on here. We're making some strawberry. While I'm waiting for the strawberry tops to get done, I'm going to do a little maintenance on my sourdough. I pulled it out of the fridge. It has not been touched since before Doug went in the hospital. So I pulled it out of the fridge. I let it warm up to room temperature. I'm going to feed it, but the jar is really crusty. So I am going to take the starter out, put it in a bowl, give the jar a good clean out, and then put it back in. Okay, next up, some green beans, fresh from the garden. Well, fresh like 2 days ago. I am just going to snip off the ends and throw them in the colander. Get them all ready. And then we are going to make garlic parmesan roasted green beans. So it says we need about a pound. I don't mind if there's more, to be honest with you, because there are 5 of us having dinner. So I'm just going to trim all these up, and when I actually toss them in the garlic parmesan, I will show you that, but no need for you to watch me trim off the ends of green beans. I just realized, because I looked up, you were not even watching me trim off the end of green beans because the camera was totally wonky. So there you go. That's how you trim off the end. That's how I trim off the ends of green beans. I just line them up, do a couple at a time, make quick work of it. I want to get these done, because once these are done, I'm going to have a little breather, and I think I'm going to go outside on the swing with Doug, listen to the Phillies game, and maybe try to read a chapter of my book, because it is due back to the library. It was a Book Express book. I don't know if your library has that, but it's for new-ish books or high-demand books. It's called Book Express, and you only get it for 7 days, and you are not allowed to have a renewal on it. So I am running out of time to get this book read. So I'm hoping, I have a foot doctor appointment tomorrow. My toenail's ready to fall off again, the one that got injured 20 years ago. Or not 20, 15. So I can also sit and read then if I have to wait. So we'll see. We just want to get it done. Okay, next up is to finish off, well, almost finish off the strawberry pie. So this is cool enough. We are just going to pour this. Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. It's okay. Okay. It's on this towel. That's okay. Oh, perfect. Look at that. A nice, beautiful full pie. Beautiful, beautiful. So now this is going to go in the fridge so it will cool completely. And then to totally finish it off, I'm just going to whip up some heavy cream into whipped cream and put it on the top, and maybe put a little garnish of some fresh strawberry on there. So that's how quick and easy that was. Let's get this in the fridge. Okay, we're going to get the rest of the green beans prepped just so we can get them on the tray and wait until it's time to cook them. I love getting stuff done ahead of time. So I've got a bunch of green beans in here. I didn't measure. It's supposed to be a pound. And then we're going to add our grated Parmesan cheese. I will link this recipe down below. I just got it off of Pinterest. And then we're going to do some salt. some black pepper. We're gonna do, it calls for 6 cloves of garlic. I am out of my fresh garlic. I used the last of it yesterday. So we're just gonna use some of this Cheater's garlic. It'll be fine. I need to put, and I was right at Walmart picking up a prescription too. I could have picked up some garlic, but oh well. It's okay. That's why we have this once in a while. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. These are my fresh homemade breadcrumbs.
They just hit another home run.
They did. I'm filming. That's okay.
Sorry.
And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then we are just going to toss all this together. And we are going to spread it out onto a cookie sheet that's lined with whatever you want to line it with. Foil, parchment, silpat. Try to do a single layer. I'm being lazy, as you can see, by not getting a second sheet out. Oh, I should.
Do you want me to get you one?
You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be fine. And then we are going to cook these for 15 to 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven, flipping them about halfway. And then you can serve a little drizzle of lemon over them, and yum, yum, yum. So we're just going to put these aside for now, and when it gets closer to dinner, we'll pop them in the oven. So, we're trying to make a decision on Cletus here. Mom is done with Cletus. Mom does not want Cletus anymore. Mom wants back in with the Gen Pop. So we tried putting Mom and Cletus in with the Gen Pop, and that did not go well because Mom doesn't care about Cletus anymore. Tried putting Cletus in with the broody hen that we have now. Mom doesn't want Cletus. Mom wants her own eggs. So I think Mr. Cletus is going to be taking a road trip. I have a friend who has a rooster hangout. And she actually also has chicks about Cletus's age that he could just kind of go right in with. So I think Mr. Cletus is going to be leaving. I'm sad about that. I really am, because it was the first one we ever hatched. But it's got to be done for his safety. I mean, he's already bleeding on his face a little bit from them. So it's got to be done for his safety and just for the happiness of everyone. So I just noticed she just texted me back, so I'm going to see what she says. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is prepare the ribs. So I have 2 racks of ribs, and I have my homemade barbecue rub. The recipe is on my website. And I'm just going to take this and rub it all over the... I don't have a whole lot, and I don't think I have the ingredients to make it, so I'm not going to be as liberal as I usually am with it. Now, I know a lot of people take this part off the back. I have tried many times unsuccessfully, and I just leave it on. I know. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Is it right? Probably not. Do I care? Nope. Okay. Like I said, if I had more of this, I'd be a little more liberal, but I don't, so I'm not. And then we're just going to take this. Adam, can you push that Instant Pot down towards me so it's in the camera? Or not?
Or not.
Okay, I'm gonna just put it in and then I'll show you when they're both in what it looks like. These are really meaty ribs. I have never ever had trouble getting 2 racks to fit in my Instant Pot, but yeah, it's not fitting so well today. So I have them coiled in there, and then I'm gonna add 1 cup of hot water, and then if you want, you can use a little bit of liquid smoke. I don't have any, so I never use it. And then we're gonna put the lid on, and we are going to set it on high for 25 minutes. It's going to take about 25 minutes probably to come up to pressure. Then it'll cook for 25 minutes, and then we're going to let it naturally release for at least 10. And that's it. And then we're just going to throw them under the broiler. This recipe is from Kim at A Girl on Her Phone, and it is wonderful. It is what we use all the time. Okay, there are the ribs right out of the Instant Pot. And now we're just going to, I have them on a sheet covered with foil, and I'm going to top them with some barbecue sauce. Just kind of spread that out. And then we are going to pop this under the broiler for about 5 minutes or until it starts getting nice and caramelized. And then they will be ready to go. So here is Doug's Father's Day dinner. We have baked sweet potatoes. We have the green beans I made, beautiful caprese salad, and racks of ribs. So there is dinner for our king. So we are on the move. Doug said at dinner, I think I've told you, well, I've taken you to the lake before. Doug's mom and brother live on a lake. Their house is on a lake. And Doug said at dinner, he's like, oh, if I wasn't so full, I really want to go to the lake to go fishing. I'm like, let's go. Still no makeup on. Still haven't showered. Oh. But we're going to fish, so it doesn't matter. And it's only us there, so I don't have to put makeup on. Right? Right. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. So we brought the strawberry pie with us to share. Brought some eggs and some zucchini down for Doug's mom and brother, and we're going to go fish for a while. But the first thing we have to do is get bait. So we are stopping over the little convenience store. Has bait, usually. I hope they do. So we're going to get some bait, and then we're going to head down there. They're about, 12 minutes from us? About 12 minutes from us, so we should be there in no time at all. Okay, so we are down at the lake. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. There's one of my fishermen right there. Has caught nothing. There's my other fisherman. Come on, focus. Focus. Andrew's had a couple bites but lost them. And here is my third fisherman. Look what he's got.
This one's pointy. I'm not going to try to put my whole hand around it. He ate my worm. It was rude of him.
That was rude. Adam's got a
Sunny.
Little Sunny. And we are a catch and release. Oh, there we go. Nice, Adam.
Oh boy.
Adam has gotten 4 fish total, and Andrew just got his first one. So we're still waiting on Wayne and Doug to catch a fish. Doug said he's waiting for the big one. I'm looking at your sunglasses. Are they ants? Oh my goodness. Okay, really? He's wearing ant sunglasses. You're a little girly there, buddy.
Listen, okay, the glare hurt.
And now it's Wayne's turn. He got one, and Doug just moved. Doug was over there, and he went all the way down there. But yeah, right after he moved, Wayne caught one. So finally, Doug got a fish. Huh?
I had to change spots.
He had to change spots, but he got one. So now all of them, oh, yours a nice size too. All of them have gotten a fish tonight. Adam's still in the lead. Adam got, what, 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there we go. I spoke too soon. 6 for Adam. Adam definitely has the prime spot tonight. Andrew's done. He gave up. He was tired of rebaiting his hook. He kept having them steal his bait. So,
I still got my worm.
and yeah, Doug still has his worm. But I think we're gonna wrap it up soon and have pie.
Yeah.
So I never closed out the video last night. We got home. We got tired. We took care of the chickens and we went to bed. So I'm just closing it out now. Yeah, I was going to video today too, but we're tired. Doug's working from home today. I had a foot doctor appointment and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that was our weekend. Kind of mascara. Kind of boring. Nothing exciting, which is fine with me. I don't mind boring once in a while. We have surgeon appointment on Wednesday, so hopefully we'll get a new date for surgery. It was supposed to be today. And then Friday, Doug goes for pulmonary function tests to see if they can figure out what's going on with this breathing. So that is it. Thank you for watching. I'm hoping that we have some good videos coming up soon. I'm hoping to bring you along a couple times this week. So we'll see. We'll see what I get into. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.